I'm going to give you a hack into investing, especially townhouses with EMAR. But today's video, we're going to compare a few very important townhouse launches. We're going to compare Valley to ranches, and to add a bit of spice, we're going to compare it with Runim by DP. Now the hack, if you observe, we're going to study each master plan. It's very important to understand the master plan, and it's very important to understand the area, understanding strategy. Now Europeans understand this. They would not, the prime locations in Dubai, yes, is downtown, Dubai Marina, Blue Water Island, JBR, Jumeirah Beach. I'm not debating that. But Europeans understand the concept, including Asians, that we invest in an area that is developing to take maximum advantage of appreciation and ROI. So let's study the master plan. If I look at the valley, there's Eden, Nara, Thalia, Orania, and now the latest launch, Alora. But if you observe the pricing, first cluster 1.23, second cluster 1.34, third cluster 1.45, fourth cluster 1.56, fifth cluster 1.67. It's a very funny hack, but with every cluster launch, this is the estimated increase in prices. Now it's easy to understand the increase by MR in a townhouse launch because it's phase by phase, cluster by cluster. When you reach the final clusters, you get, of course, the people who initially invested get maximum benefit. So if you study, now if I compare this with the Arabian Ranches 3, the master plan, the first launch was Sun. The first launch is around 1.34. Now the latest launch, we've reached last launch, Anya, was around 2.1. So what do you make out of this? I have invested in a Sun. I did not get that in the first launch. I bought it in the second phase, so I couldn't get a property at 1.34. I bought a property at 1.55. Today, I have offers of 2.1 up to 2.2 because since I am into the real estate market, I understand the importance of choosing a strategic location within the cluster. It could be near the pool and park, it could be single row, it could be a corner unit. I would understand based on the pricing. What does that mean? If you invest in a property around let's take the maximum bracket. If you invest in a property currently in the valley, it's around 1.7, a 3-bed. I'm paying up to 80%. 80% value comes around 1.36 million. By the time it reaches the final handover, in fact, not even the final handover, the first cluster launch, that is Eden, at the end of this year, the prices would increase to 2.1. What does that mean for you? At 2 million, you're making a profit of close to 600,000 dirhams based on your 1.36 million investment. That is approximately 40% returns. This is my theory on pay only 80%. Did you understand the hack? Have you seen Dubai Hills before it became Dubai Hills? The access from Sukim was a mess. There were so many bridges that was confusing. There was a huge roundabout. If you go from all of the Emirates, 10 minutes, massive roundabout. Dubai Hills was a nightmare. Nobody invested in Dubai Hills. In fact, the prices were so low and the villas would not get rented. I remember Maple. I had VIP investors who were so frustrated because their Maple wouldn't get rented. We had reduced the prices to 95,000 AD. But what did MR do to Dubai Hills? They made a beautiful community. Now, what are the factors that made Dubai Hills Dubai Hills? Is it just the townhouses? No. The parks, the school, the community center, the connectivity, That's what made Dubai Hills such an essential community. One of the largest master communities right next to downtown Dubai, next to Dubai Mall. From downtown Dubai, one of the closest master communities is Dubai Hills. Another big factor is that in recent times, one of the most expensive villas that sold in Dubai was in Dubai Hills, 120 million dirhams. When there is an extremely expensive cluster next to your villa, it does help in increasing the value of your property. So such a ripple effect I do see in the valley. Why? Okay, you have your Eden, which was at 1.23, but now recently MR launched the farmhouses, which is starting at around 5.5, goes all the way up to 9 million. Now this is how MR increases the value of your property. I've been doing real estate for around 15 years. I've never met an investor who's made a loss out of an EMR investment. But let's stick to the focus point of this video. We're going to compare the valley to ranches to Ranim. Now, Mudon Valley, you've understood the master plan. I've explained the hack. It's 1.23, 1.34, 1.45. You missed the train, it's going to hit 2 million when one of the final launches. You're at least in the middle right now where you still have an opportunity. Arabian Ranches 3 has reached 2.1. There's probably one more launch where the prices will jump. And then when the community center, it becomes a full-fledged community, then you lose your investment opportunity. Ranim, I do see the plus is in the master plan, in the payment plan. That's 60-40. It's an established, Mudon is a very established villa community. So you do have your pluses there. But if you want an in-depth analysis of a comparison between these three townhouses to tell you which is the best, it's not fair for me to express this in a public platform. You'll have to get in touch with me where I'll give you in-depth reality of which would be a master stroke, the best investment. But I hope this hack helped you. Pay only 80%. Pay only 80%. You must understand, investors in Dubai, why do they buy clusters instead of buying just a singular villa? When you pick a cluster is typically 4 townhouses. They make 2 of their townhouses pay for the other 2. How? Contact me.